Hello, how's everyone doing today? Let me share this and I will basically start the WoW. Just give me a second. Hope everyone had a good Saturday. Then it's gonna be Friday. Then everything else as well. What else group? Let's see here. Sure. Let's see here. Let me tweet about this. And I'll be able to see your guys' thing. Discord. We'll play some WoW.
What are you doing, Lance?
I'm gonna play stream some WoW. You? So you're gonna do your art today?
I'm not streaming on the weekends.
If you want to paint Cloud Ashlet, you need to see how it is. Hey Super C, how you doing? I can put you on voice chat if you want. But it's gonna be live though. Let me get this up. Where's Discord? There we go. It's not working. I gotta lower the sound on this. So you hear what's happening on Discord. Shit. Paladin's also low level too. Well, I'm waiting for that to go up. Do. There we go. No cares about that. I'll be on general. Okay, cool. I'll make sure that push thing is gone. Voice video. Voice activated. Yes, that's what we want. Hello.
Are you doing Discord chat?
Yep, I'm in Discord chat.
I could go in there, bug the crap out of you.
Go ahead, I don't care. Hey, Super C, how you doing?
Hey.
Cool. Cool. I'll be playing, so you're gonna have to be the one making conversation. Now respond.
I'm making your cookies.
Oh, sweet.
Well, I guess I have some interesting things to say. I haven't really Googled a lot of stuff. I've been watching a lot of YouTube videos.
About
Some
what?
people are still talking about Google Studio.
What about Google Studio?
Just like they're trying to like make their service free, but people are still complaining about how you have to like pay for the same games again just to play the game.
Yeah.
It's like weird. It's like it's weird because it's like it's online. It's like you don't use a physical copy, because I could understand that like back in the day you'd need like a physical CD for whatever type of console you're using.
Mm-hmm.
Now that everything's digital and a lot of people like use Windows and stuff for gaming, it's a little bit annoying. It's like, oh, but Google's all like we want to make more money.
That's every company. That's not just Google. If I buy a game on the Xbox, I also need a game on the PS4, and I also need a game on the PC. And I also need one for the Switch. It's all companies. Doesn't matter which one you're buying. If you're buying a game, a serial key of a game, basically, this happened way back freaking in the 90s too. I have a whole bunch of computer games that's you need serial keys, and you also have a same game that's on the Nintendo 64, GameCube, PlayStation 1, 2, so on. And it's the same damn thing. It's been around for a long period of time, so I don't know why you're making a big deal. I don't know why people are making a big deal out of it now.
Well, it's like it's the change. It's like moving forward, like moving forward away from the past.
Well, it's never gonna move forward. It's never going to. You know how expensive it is just to produce these games? You know that the creator don't get much of the pie out of it. Is usually the company who publish it will get the majority of the pie.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. The director of the game gets shit.
Yeah, so it's
and the artists of the games get crap.
Why don't you just get on Discord and get on and just talk on it? It's one of those things. It's never really going to happen. You can try. People can fight it. It's not like you buy one game, you play an all system. No, that's not how it works. That's not how a company that's competing against each other works.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I do understand that they want money too, but I don't know. It's like if I already own the game, like the only reason to get Stadia is to like play games on the go. Like if you get a 5G phone and it's just like, oh, I want to play the new game, right?
Mm-hmm. So if people are gonna bitch about it, then let them bitch about it. It won't change it. It won't change anything.
Yeah, I think that people have been talking about this for months now. It's like to say, like just to argue if they should pay for the same game that they already own on Steam.
Mm-hmm. What's done, it's done. There's nothing you can do about it. So it's like, it's all
there's some free games too.
There are free games, but they use DLC to make money out of that.
Right.
Yeah, I might review some free games pretty soon. Cause I'll be moving all of my shit from the garage, from this place to the garage. Garage not completely done yet, but you know, I can get stuff done.
Didn't you make a video about like turning it to something that like for your YouTube stuff or
Well, money to finish up the studio. I need 5 to 6 grand more to finish it up. But I'm not. It's going to take me a couple months. They can donate if they want to. I'm not forcing them to donate.
yeah.
If they want to donate and help out, great. If not, that's fine too. I'm not gonna lose sleep over it. You know, this is like I also put out. This is a hobby. You know, if I get big, I get big. You know, if I don't, it's not a big deal. It's not going. This is not my. This is not a career for me. It is not. It is something for me to have fun and keep my mind occupied. You know, people think that YouTube or social media is going to, give them money to make a career out of it. You can. It's just going to take a very long time. You better have something that, they don't have.
Yeah. But it's like not everyone can have everything, right?
Yeah.
You know, a lot of people in the world work their ass off and they already have shit to pay for, like, food, of course, and like bills and stuff, etc.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just like it's a little bit annoying how like if we want everything, we have to like work our asses off for it.
Mm-hmm. It's part of life. Nothing you can do about it. Really, nothing.
Have you heard of the Nintendo leak?
What Nintendo leak? There's a lot of leak from
So
Nintendo.
some person that ended up hacking Nintendo,
Mm-hmm.
and the person did it from their own home,
Mm-hmm.
and they basically like showed some stuff that Nintendo didn't want anyone to see, like a little bit of beta stuff, like
Mm-hmm.
like when like there's something that Rare was working on the Xbox maybe,
Yeah.
and then it was basically like Diddy Kong racing on the Xbox, but they couldn't use any of Nintendo's characters because at that point, like Microsoft owned Rare, not Nintendo, so they ended up like using different characters,
Mm-hmm.
which
Well,
was pretty cool.
well, there's a
Like,
lot. There's a lot of Mario Kart and Diddy Kong ports out there, like Crash Bandicoot, Garfield, SpongeBob, um, Hello Kitty, same thing. It's like you just change the IP and what they can do. That's pretty much it.
yeah,
Other than that, it's one of those things. That's something I don't want to give two shits about. I'm thinking of doing like a kind of a talk show little thing, but basically, telling people, get a fucking life.
So the thing is about the hacks, there's still stuff that wasn't forced in public yet. So
Mhm.
basically, Nintendo has been keeping an eye on this one person
Yeah.
for years now
Yeah.
because this person actually hacked Nintendo in the past.
Yeah. It's
So
gonna be. He's gonna be.
they actually
It's gonna
ended up
be.
sending the FBI to his house and all that
Well,
because of like
yeah. It's the Nintendo IP, and they'll sue the shit out of him.
yeah. Um,
Every company will do it.
somebody, this wasn't a leak, but somebody guessed the source codes for Mario 64, and they basically just made like a Windows 10 version for for Mario 64. So you can just like open it, play it the way it should be played, and that's like that's like asking for like more mods and stuff, and tons of people already downloaded it, which is like pretty cool. But Nintendo just they keep nuking all those sources.
Mm-hmm.
Which is pretty funny, in my
Yeah,
opinion.
yeah, but it's something that doesn't really bother me or anything. Like,
I was hoping to see like beta Zelda stuff.
huh?
I was hoping to see beta Zelda stuff actually.
Probably not.
I I'm like wondering if it's if the dude does have it, but the FBI is like threatening to put his ass in jail.
I don't think the FBI will throw his ass in jail. I think it'll be a
They
huge
they they,
fine.
they will. They like Nintendo's getting really sick of this guy because he's been he, he he did this before more than once.
But it's not
Years
FBI.
back.
But it's not FBI jurisdiction, though. That's the problem. The FBI
Oh yeah.
can't put him in jail. No, it's not their jurisdiction.
Okay.
It has to be tried in court. You know.
Uh-huh.
So it'll be is it internet? I don't know which one is international and stuff because people usually get sued from that state.
Yeah, I'm just like wondering like what's the full story with this hacker and
I wouldn't.
Nintendo.
I don't know. I wouldn't really care. I
Really?
wouldn't. No,
Oh yeah.
hacking and stuff is kind of overrated, but
It's fun though.
yeah. But it's not something that I really care for.
Yeah, I guess I'm not really like I wasn't really trying to focus on like the hacking part. I was just trying to focus on like searching for good content that's been like around for a really long time but hasn't been public like
Yeah.
like shown to the public. You know what I mean?
No, I bet it's out there in a news outlet like Polygon and stuff, but people, not a lot of people will care about it. Stuff that, yeah, hey, yeah, he get caught. He deserves to, be
I
penalized.
feel like that. I feel like for some reason, like Nintendo does have a lot of Zelda stuff hidden somewhere, and
No,
they're like it's like a little bit more protected to make sure that no one does find the like a lot of good ideas that
no,
Nintendo's been
the
saving for a
last
long time.
after I bring Breath of the Wild 2, I believe that it's going to be a lot of Zelda remakes, in my opinion.
So the thing about uh the like the beta version of Zelda, it was supposed to make like 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 make a jump with the technology, but because we didn't have the extra hardware that people needed to get that get the gameplay that they wanted. So I don't know. I think there's just basically what I'm just saying. I think there's a lot of interesting things that Nintendo swept under the rug somewhere. But
Well, good for that. What will a beta Zelda that's not been released do any good to me?
well, it's interesting because if they did come out with the type of gameplay, like that actually forces the game to be more realistic,
Mm-hmm.
then it would actually change how games are forever, right?
No.
Like how GoldenEye came out, and that totally changed how what people thought of video games and how like what they like when
No.
they wanted more.
It didn't really
video.
change anything. Why you think it changed anything?
Because it's a first-person shooter, and
There was other first-person shooter. It's just a well-made
yeah, but
first-person
this one
shooter.
was in 3D, and it carries a lot of nostalgia.
Yeah, because people like the game. That I had it for my N64, you know, but doesn't mean I'm going to worship it. It didn't change a lot of the
No.
first-person shooter game at all. Doom,
So-
Quake, you know, were like one of the best, you know, nostalgia a first-person shooter. GoldenEye, you know, had a lot of bugs and stuff that you can do around and get slipped through on. But it's not like one of those, like, you know, like, oh my god, this game changed everything. No, it did not. It's a hidden gem of a game. That's pretty much it.
So it wasn't the best idea in the whole
No,
world.
no. Did you ever play any other
Like-
first-person shooter games before GoldenEye, like Doom 1 and 2, Quake?
Yes.
Yeah, it's basically the same thing. It's just more of a visual, just more newly visualized. That's it. That's all. It's not like I go around and say, "Oh my God, Halo's like one of the best action shooter game in the world." No. Is it original?
but wasn't-
Not really.
Wasn't GoldenEye, like, when it came out, wasn't it more common to own at the time?
No, people usually back then there was best blockbusters and stuff. We usually go, or Hollywood videos. They're all gone now. They go and basically, you know, rent and stuff. You know how much video games were back then for a game? I believe it was like $40-$50, and that was expensive. I didn't grow up rich. You know, even getting games, even renting games was a difficult thing.
I wonder how much money that would be today.
Well, back then, renting a game for like 3 days was $5-6. But $5-6 was a lot of money, and you can do a lot of stuff with $5-6. But other than that, you know, everything got inflation. But everyone's gonna have to be aware that, you know, video games are gonna go up in price. It's not gonna be $60 anymore. It might be $70-$80. It's gonna cost more and more now.
I remember one buddy, he actually bought a racing game that's $200 at its time.
Yeah, so you know, it is gonna be a lot more expensive.
That was years ago, but it's like it still works with the newest video game console.
Mm-hmm. You know, there's nothing there's nothing we can do about it. It's one of those things.
Yeah.
You know, everyone's gonna bitch and moan about it. It's like, well, you know, inflation. You know, every year our dollar gets inflated by 1 to 2%.
But didn't GoldenEye
GoldenEye is really cheap to buy on eBay.
yeah, but it's like didn't it help at the time, didn't it help
No,
traders make
no,
better?
no.
No, you didn't
It never
think so?
did. No, it never did.
Even though it's like it's still a very interesting idea.
Mm-hmm. It's just a regular shooter game. I had the damn game, and I rented it, but it's nothing like mind-blowing WoW or something.
Yeah, but it was nice for its time.
If you like James, if you like James Bond, sure.
Yeah,
That's pretty much it. If you're into James Bond, and back then there was a lot more shooter looter, you know. You know, everyone's into, like, everyone back then at that time was into Counter-Strike. Counter-Strike and Team Fortress was a huge thing.
I never knew that.
Half-Life was big too then as well. At that time.
Yeah, I heard that.
You know, everyone wants Half-Life 3. It's just people that are nostalgia about it and love the game over time and want a remake or a sequel. That's pretty much it. But didn't like change didn't define the whole, you know, the shooter games for it. I like James Bond 007, just not a huge fan of it. You know, I know people that's a big fan of it at my time, but other than that, not really.
Do you like the actor still? That
It's just an actor. I think he's doing one more
yeah, but
movie
like,
and he's done.
is he one of the best guys for James
No,
Bond?
no,
You sure?
yeah, no. He's more like a thug that goes through walls and stuff and hitting people. That's all I see him as a big thug with a tuxedo.
I never seen a lot of the movies though. But I just
James
hear a lot
Bond
of
used to be basically like
He's the first player.
yeah, he's basically like a spy that, you know, plays, especially gets the women and stuff.
He's a player.
And basically, you know, he used, you know, persuasion, everything else to go through. He's supposed to be what a spy should do, you know, not like go through walls and shit and everything.
yeah.
That's just me,
Yeah.
you know. That's just me.
Well, I think that a lot of people like that actor, you know, like he I guess like they have like a nostalgia connection to that person
Mhm.
because of like they're
What are
you
you
know
talking about
like their
James Bond?
experience they're like a very good at first
The
impression.
game GoldenEye.
James Bond is manslaughter.
Mhm. But other than that, it's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, but I don't know why people. I don't know why you think that GoldenEye was like one of the didn't change really much. You need to play more
It-
games.
you know what I
They have a big picture.
hello.
Yeah,
Oh, sorry, I cut out.
that's all right.
I was just gonna say that um I really didn't have a lot of good friends to play video games with.
Mhm.
I've been constantly checking.
I did play video games with people, but it was kind of rare.
He wanted to
I don't know.
do
Mhm.
It's like
But he's not going to listen. I'll keep doing it, but he's not going to listen.
it's just how I like.
He'll learn when he hurts himself.
I like to like
Yes.
make video games more
I'm
compared to
not worried about
what
him.
it is,
I'm worried about his
you know, by
joints
myself.
when
You
he's
know,
playing.
Mhm.
But he's
like, I
not
like
going to listen.
socializing. I like having
You have to learn the
good
hard
people
way.
to talk to when I'm playing video games.
Well, back then, the only way you socialize is bring a console to your friend's house or invite your friends to your house. Now you have more of a time, but I don't like playing multiplayer with other people. I really don't. I don't like talking to them and shit because a lot of times they're vulgar, and I don't care for people. I'm not really a people person. I can give two shits about them at all.
Yeah.
So, you know, I can be by myself perfectly happy. And that's, you know, that's who I am, what I am. I've been around people for too long, and you can see their true colors, and I can start to say, "Fuck you, I'm on my way." That's pretty much
Have you
it.
seen Have you seen the new uh like teaser for the new for the a teaser for a game for the new console coming out?
Which one? Which console? PS5?
Probably PlayStation 5. maybe.
I won't do anything until I see more of a video game lineup. I don't really care how great the graphic is. I just want to see what lineup of games going to be out this year when the game comes out. Because when the first time Xbox came out and the PlayStation 5, there wasn't much game at all. So I just waited. Sorry, PlayStation 4, and basically I just waited.
A year.
There's no point of me getting it. There's really no point.
Yeah.
You know, people will spend their money on like one game. Oh, Halo will last me for a long time. It's like, not really. I just play Halo once, beat the story, and that's it. I go to the next game. There's only very few games worth playing over and over, and that's just me.
Yeah.
But you
I
know,
understand.
but that's pretty much it.
So I know it's really cool how you can have a video game with really good graphics, but it makes me wonder if they're just exaggerating a little bit. Like they'll like make the first level, and the first level will have like really good first impressions, and everything else won't be like pretty compared to the thing that they showed off. You know what I mean? And like they keep promising that it's like, oh well, you know what? Like if you guys really care about gameplay, we're not just working on graphics, we're also planning on making better gameplay for the newer games. It's just better. It's different.
It's never gonna
I'm
be. It's never gonna be different. It's always gonna be the same. It's just better graphics, same gameplay. I don't know what they can do I don't know what they can do that will make it different, because pretty much everything has been done so far now. Like there's a game that you don't do anything but just make decisions. That's it.
So I feel like to sacrifice graphics, I would go all the way back in between, not exactly PlayStation 3 or PlayStation 2, but in between that.
Yeah, good luck selling.
Well, like, but just to have like a lot more going on in the game. You know what I mean? It's like,
No, that's not how it works. That's not how it works.
I know, well, it's interesting because there's a lot of games that come out and the graphics are not amazing, but when people try the game and it's like, oh wow, the gameplay's freaking good, and then a lot of people get addicted to it. So it's like, you know, that's just what I think you need to do. Like you sacrifice graphics to
No.
get better gameplay.
There's no reason to sacrifice graphics. There is no reason to. Tell me why you gotta sacrifice graphics for a very good game. There's no reason to sacrifice graphics at all.
Like, there's more imagination put into the game with
Like what? Give me an example.
like better gameplay.
That's not an example. That's not an example. You can have good graphics and good gameplay. You know, it always has been. I can name you several of the games that have involved so many times, like the Persona series from the PlayStation 1, 2, 3, then the 4. Very good graphics, also very good gameplay. I know it's a little bit of animation style, but it's a very good game. You know, you don't need to sacrifice one for the other. Gameplay goes with storyline and mechanics. You need a good story writer and a very good programmer that does the mechanics. That's it. You don't need to sacrifice all that. I don't know why you think you need to sacrifice it. You understand what I'm trying to say? Super C? Hello? Oh, I think he's gone. I think he's gone. Huh? Oh. Yep, he's gone. Okay. I'll put sound back on.
God King Scovald! These mortals dare not challenge my claim to the ages! The vanquisher
Are you there, Super C? You got caught off, looks like it.
as was their right.
Hello?
Yeah, what happened?
Too late.
My phone provider's just fucking crap.
Uh,
Pardon my French.
it's fine.
So there's something wrong with my phone provider. I don't know what it is. It's really cheap. But for some reason, because of the phone they gave me, I don't know, something happened to the phone and it's brand new. So I need to like take it back to see if it needs to be fixed.
Well, get that done because you've been cutting out a lot with the internet and everything. So
So for some reason, like when I'm doing something on my phone and it needs to change to something else, like when it's changing, do something else to like handle all the stuff you need, or plus like depending where I am on the planet, it will just shut it off, and then you have to like reset it for it to like understand. It's like, oh, here it is. Oh, okay, connect. You know what I mean? So for some reason, I think it's mostly because of the phone, but the company that I'm with is very known for not giving the best quality.
then why? Yeah, I wouldn't go with that company then. I'll go with a different phone company.
Okay, so uh, to get 20 gigs of data today, where I live, it costs like over maybe like around 150 bucks. For me to have like unlimited calling and texting and uh 20 gigs of data, and when I go past 20 gigs of data, it just slows down. It doesn't charge me more money for going over. I pay $60 almost, or less actually.
Okay.
For like the first year I'm with the company. So because my phone is also so cheap, because I did get a deal on it, they basically took $100 off. So a year from now, okay, let's say that it's time to pay more money, because my year is up.
Yeah.
I'll be like, okay, I want off contract. So it's like, oh, okay, so it's like half of the price because it's so damn cheap. And then it's like, okay, like you can even leave our company if you want and switch to a different one. So that's my plan, because I wanted a new phone so bad. It's like it's a little bit frustrating because like the companies in my area, they just have like a hard time getting new phones and stuff. I'm waiting for new affordable phones coming out, like the A series, like the A51, the A71, Samsung phones.
Yeah.
But so yeah, it sucks. It's not the worst company in the world, but it's like you should only get it depending on like the reasons why. Um, and when I just a few months when I've been using this phone, the power button fell out for some reason.
Mm-hmm.
Never dropped my phone. Never threw it. I would I respect my shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, hopefully I can get a not bad phone whenever I get the chance. I don't know.
Okay.
I just want cheaper phones today because I know that I can get
Hey, nice
phones with,
ass Emma Doe, how you doing? So someone just said hi on the chat.
yeah, that's fine.
Yeah,
You gotta do your thing.
yeah, but I don't know. Aren't you getting the Canadian stimulus thing that's giving them like 2,000 Canadian dollars or something?
The Canadian emergency funding.
Yeah, for the
thing.
COVID-19.
I can't get that right now. I have to make some phone calls. And hopefully the person can call me back whenever they have the time, because there's like a wait list.
Okay, well, try to get it. I got the COVID thing back. I'm doing okay, nice ass. But yeah, I got the 2,400 for me and Ashley. We just use it to pay our credit card off. But
Yeah,
but
so
you know,
basically they're just gonna give me a little bit more money compared to what I'm making right now, so I can like buy like stuff like cut my hair, buy new clothes.
yeah. Right now
Like,
over here, salon everything's open, but we're not going until there's a vaccine.
oh, that you're smart.
Yeah, there's no real
Oh, you're a lot
reason.
smarter than a lot of people.
Yeah, there's no reason for me to go and get a haircut and stuff. How do I stimulate the economy? I buy shit online. Where the hell do you think sales tax is? That's pretty much it. There's not a real reason to, do it. Yeah. Currency exchange. So yeah, what do you mean you're not doing okay, Emma Doe? Uh-huh. So yeah, it was one of those things. There's nothing new with that. There's probably 80% people in America that's really stupid. People will go and say, "Oh, we need to stimulate the economy." Well, if you want to die, go for it. I ain't stopping you. They think it's fake and everything. It's like, if you think, go try, go get it. I'm not gonna stop you. I'm not gonna stop stupid. That's basically it. I'm not gonna stop stupid. If you want to be stupid, go for it. I'm not gonna stop you. It's a waste of my breath. As I've been partying during COVID, past this time. See, there's one idiot, Emma Doe. Well, if you get the COVID, I will not shed a tear for you. Just letting you know. I really don't care. You want to do stupid, you're not gonna get any sympathy from me. I really don't care.
Yeah, even if the barber place is open,
There's this one barber that opened, and even though he wear a mask and stuff, the barber's dead. He got 12 of his customers infected with the COVID, and they're all on respirator right now. They're not having the time of their life. And they'll be in that thing for 2 to 8 weeks. Having a machine helping you breathe.
yeah, I know that's pretty messed up.
Yeah, so it's like,
Tell them that
A
I
lot of
bought
people don't
scissors
care
to cut
though
my own hair.
until they get it. Like,
Huh?
oh, well, maybe I won't get it. Maybe
They
I'll.
did that one.
Yeah, I only go out if I really have to go out. But if I could order it online, I'll freaking order the damn thing online and wait for it in the mail. That's
Yeah.
it. Other
I've
than
been going to Walmart and stuff, and I'm just like thinking like, there's too many people going to Walmart. You know,
You know, I'm thinking
like they
about.
have the line outside and stuff, so they're trying to be safer. But it's like they're letting like 1,000 people in a day. You know?
But other than that, it's you just can't help stupid. That's all I'm gonna say about that. I'm just not.
This crap can even be in North and South America. It's crazy.
It's a virus. It's a virus.
Yeah, but
It doesn't
other
care
side of the
what.
planet.
It's a virus. It doesn't care what race you are, what you think about it, whatever. It's gonna do what it's supposed to do. It's gonna spread.
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying like it's like 'cause it came from like somewhere that's very far away from North and South America.
It doesn't matter. People can pass it one now to. It's very spreadable. But yeah, it's one of those things. I'm not gonna deal with it. People can. I'm not.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad that you're one of the people that actually care about staying inside. Just like don't need to deal with it. Stay inside.
Well, I don't want to die. Of course, I'm gonna stay inside.
Yeah. You don't need to. Like you do not need to at all.
Well, I'm not gonna risk it. No need for me to risk it. No need for me to risk it. There's no real point in it.
More people that stay inside, more people that are helping.
Not really.
Well, if you're close to each other, you risk the spread, right? So. Okay, to go for a walk or two.
You can minimize it, but the problem is, we don't know how many people have it, how many people get exposed by it, how many people are immune to it. Even people are immune, they could just be carriers with no symptoms and so forth as well. So here, Donald Trump has covered.
You're still helping.
No, Donald Trump has not. Donald Trump is making it worse. I'm not a Trump or Obama fan. I think Republican and Democrat are the most retarded parties of all time. I don't give two shits about Donald Trump. I don't give two shits about President Obama, Barack Obama. I don't really give two shits about them at all. There's policies I don't like. There's policy I do like. There might be more policy I like what Obama did. But there's a shitload of policy I don't like what Trump did.
Yeah.
Yeah. Other than that is.
Well, I mean,
he basically made America a laughing stock because we're number one of the most cases. We got over 100,000 deaths. Killed more people than the majority of our wars altogether in a few months.
Yeah, but
good for you. I don't care, Emma. Though I don't give a shit that you're Republican or a Democrat. I don't. I just want you to have common sense. That's it.
Yeah.
Have fucking common sense. That's all I ask. If you don't have common sense, well, this channel's not probably for you because I make fun of stupid people every fucking day. I make fun of them. I will eat them for breakfast. I'll make Joe Rogan look like a piece of shit. I will bash you. I watch these Joe Rogan podcasts. I like some of them. Some of them I'm like, you one dumbass piece of shit. Some of them are good. Some of them are like, okay, have some common sense. I don't give a shit about your religion. I don't give a shit who you vote for. I fought for this country for 5 years. I protect the Constitution. That's fine. You can do what the hell you guys want to do. Just leave me the hell out of it. Just leave me the F alone. That's it. If you're gonna pull me in, expect the consequences. That's it. If you think about, if you keep saying, oh, liberty and freedom, all this shit and stuff, protect my amendment. Okay, what amendment? They don't know. Oh, this is my liberty and freedom. That's a very vague statement of saying just liberty and freedom. So you're just gonna risk so you can go out, so you can die and just wait a few more months. Okay, go ahead. I'd be like, go ahead, go out, have fun, die. I don't care. I really don't. I really don't. I'm not gonna miss you. Your family might miss you, but I won't miss you. If you want to make a dumb decision with that, go for it. I don't care. Oh, you don't have to be. You don't have to be. Emma Doe, you don't have to be rude. I don't care what you say. I really don't. I don't get offended. I don't get offended at all. I don't really give two shits. I'm gonna give you my honest opinion. I will give you my honest opinion about every single thing. Okay? And people think what the founding father did and stuff. Our founding father we're not religious at all. That's the funniest shit. Read their bibliography. It might be a tad old English, but read their bibliography. They're not really for religion in this country. It was not built in Judeo-Christian at all. It never was. Yeah. And they never wanted people to have a party system, except for Thomas Jefferson. He's the one that broke, wanted to bring a party, when he became the third president. Because back then it was the Federalists. They wanted for the people and by the people, not just for themselves. And these were wealthy people back then, and they have a lot of crops. And to them, agriculture was one of the very big thing they want to make a lot of money on. That's why you have a party system now, because now one person will benefit the other. I would go, oh, but I'm 13 and pregnant, so I gotta be careful. There can be more health issues. My dad said, so I'm staying home. Yeah, stay home. Don't risk your child. There are, there are more children that are getting the side effect of the COVID-19. Isn't that some shit? Oh, it affects old people or people with health issues. Yeah, a lot of people, middle-aged people are dying. Healthy ass doctors are dead, nurses are dead, babies that are having the side effect of the COVID-19 due to the fact that the immunization of the white blood cells been overloading their systems.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks. Be smart about it. Don't be stupid. Don't believe the government about a lot of the stuff because you get a lot of misinformation. Go to Stanford or Harvard. Go to Stanford or Harvard University Health Medical Journal and do the research there. CDC's is good, but and also the WHO, WHO is a bipartisan worldwide organization for this epidemic. They're not for one person for the other. They'll give you what it is, and they give the government the choice what the hell they want to do. Okay. That is pretty much it. Don't be stupid with this. That's all I gotta say. So don't be stupid with it. I don't know what more. I don't know what more people want from this. I might just do like a regular talk show in the studio about this shit and just talk about a topic. But other than that, I might get a lot of hate because if we consider drama alert, and I don't really like to do drama alert, but if people want me to do drama alert and make them feel like shit, hell, why not? I don't give two shits. I really don't give two shits anymore. It comes to there's a point that you could actually do so much. So much. A strong system, but little Emma does not. Well, no, that's not how it works. Your immune system and your baby's immune system share the same. Your immune system won't be as strong because you also have a baby. So one of you get infected, the baby will get infected as well. So you need to be careful what you do, or you may lose your child, or you may lose your life, or you may lose both. That is that because the babies right now, it's a symbiotic relation to the mother right now. So letting you know, you have more of a risk than anyone else right now. That's on this chat and talking to. I don't know why. I don't know why they bully you.
Did you read anything that says that if you don't die from the coronavirus, or you survive from it,
You basically have an immune system against it, but you have a chance of getting it again. The problem is okay. You're back to your health again, right? But people think, oh, I'm immune now. No, that's not the real case. You can get, your body never rested. It replenished and everything else. So they just go back out and they get sick again due to it because, their body just been overloaded for like a couple weeks, to a month. Never had your body to rest and reset. Instead, they just keep freaking overloading the damn thing. It's done. They bully me because I'm going to be a teen mom. That's their jerks. I don't think that's true. Because I know a lot of, when I was back in middle school and high school, I know a lot of girls that were pregnant, and no one really bullied them. And I lived next to Oakland, and California. There were a lot of pregnant Hispanics back then. A lot. But yeah. But yeah, it's one of those things, just be smart, be mindful. I tell people I don't give two shits about your religion. I don't care two shits about things. If you don't have common sense, then you don't have common sense. I don't know everything. I admit it. I ask what it is. I have them explain what it is.
So one of the things that we ask is that if you survive from the virus, do you get like brain damage, lung damage?
No. It doesn't affect your brain at all. It affects your lungs. You have some type of lung damage, or maybe not. You not have any brain damage or anything from that.
But like permanent damage,
You have permanent damage in the lungs, but you can live with one lung.
Well, one person on the news said that like there's a chance that it could give people brain damage depending on the person.
There's not enough oxygen in the brain, but that's why you need ventilators so that won't have that problem.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah.
That's the only reason why I can see there's no brain damage, because the lungs will build up fluid and suffocate you. So that's why you have you have drainage, and the ventilator forces the lungs to breathe, help you breathe. Put blood through give blood to your oxygen that goes throughout the whole body and everything else as well. That's the only way I can see it. Only way, but we're already like fucked over. We're gonna be fucked over here soon in America. More people's gonna die, and I know it.
Okay, So I'm just gonna change the topic here.
Uh,
So there's news going around that there's a chance that Microsoft, for whatever reason, might make the original Xbox online again. I don't know why they would do that.
they are doing
But
that to make a backwards compatibility for the original Xbox game for the new Xbox. So you can play your original Xbox game on your new Xbox system. That is why.
uh-huh.
That is it.
Yeah, it's like Xbox Live 1.0.
No, they're not going to change that. Xbox 1.0. They're probably just doing that to do multiplayer online mode for the original stuff. But it's going to be more. They'll put more stuff in it. There's no real reason for them to.
People are still talking about Hytale.
Hmm.
People are still talking about Hytale.
It doesn't mean it's going to happen. You know how many
Well,
times?
there's still work being put into it.
Yeah, it doesn't mean anything. You know how many times companies spend money and think and they want to do this and never fruitions, never show up.
Okay.
You know, I mean, I got besties. Okay.
Well, if it does come out, I hope it's cool. You know.
I could see it like as like a multiplayer solution for the older games. That's pretty much all I can see it for as, and that's pretty much all I can see it as. I don't think it's gonna be that's gonna be a store, but for multiplayer use for older games, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
So, have you ever heard of the new wannabe friends hacker
No,
on YouTube?
no, I really
So
don't.
apparently, like if this person gets any interactions, like likes and comments on like his comment, which is normally known for wannabe friends, they're like a lot of people's YouTube channels will be hacked. Like, and it's sad because a lot of people worked hard on their channels. You know what I mean?
If my YouTube gets hacked, oh well, I'll make a new account. I have backup videos and everything, so it's like it doesn't hurt me. You gotta think about it. I only have like 1,300 some odd people on this channel. Am I gonna cry about it? No. Will I care about it? No. What's your favorite movie? I do not have a favorite movie on top of my head. I'm not really a movie watcher at all. I don't. I watch whatever, and I don't really watch any of the movies. I'm going in circles in Dalaran right now while I'm talking. So but yeah, it's I don't know, man. I know people that make their career out of it will cry and bitch about it, but I haven't made any career. This is not a career. This is just a hobby. So I'm not gonna cry about it, and I won't be even upset about it either. Like, what he's really gonna do? Make a video? Oh, he got hacked. What? He gonna take my info away? What?
No, they just take your channel and they take like your subscribers and all of that and profit off of it.
Well, go for it. I hope they like pennies. I make like 1 to 2 to 3 pennies a day off of advertisement. You leave like 3 shiny pennies. You can have 3 shiny pennies.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't get shit. It took me almost 4 years just to make $100. 4 years. I finally got $100 from YouTube. Took me 4 years then. I don't really care. I really don't care at all. They can take my pennies away and stuff. I'm just doing this shit for fun.
You have a lot of good memories of Mike Tyson?
No,
actually gonna.
I'm not into boxing.
Yeah. He
I'm,
says that he
I'm-
wants to go back in the ring, and he's like, "What? 50 now?"
yeah, but I don't really care for. I don't care for sports. I don't
Yeah.
give two shits about sports. It's boring. It's not entertaining. I don't care. So, you know, if it's anything sports, I have no freaking. I played sports myself, but other than that, I never liked sports. I never cared for it. People will spend hundreds and thousands of dollars on sports.
Yeah.
Like, why don't you just play the fucking sport? I know there's, I know there's a lot of disability people and stuff seeing it as entertainment, but I don't. I don't see it as entertainment. I see it as boredom. I went to several baseball games, football games. I went to NASCAR games. I never enjoyed them, never liked them. So tailgate is fun to get some food, but that's pretty much it. You know, NASCAR, you go around in circles, what, 100, 200 times? You know, football, you pass the ball here and there, you tackle each other. Football became more of a sissy sport now because you can't really tackle as much and everything else. Everything's like heavily padded and shit, your brain damage and all that crap. So, and baseball, you hit a ball with the stick. It's not interesting. I don't care for wrestling, WWE. I don't care for wrestling. I don't care for basketball. I don't care. I'd rather play the actual game itself, like bowling, baseball, football. I'll play by myself, even though I won't be able to walk, I won't be able to jog or run. But fuck, I'll throw some pigskin around. But I don't care for watching it. It's boring. Good thing you like Rambo, Emento. Yeah.
So, what do you think about a lot of the remakes that already came out and the ones that people say might come out?
Um,
Like the Mafia game.
it's just another way of making more money. There's a lot of nostalgia of it, and people will buy it. I bought a couple of remakes. It doesn't bother me. Never played any of the Mafia game. It's just not the type of game I do play.
Yeah.
Yeah. I watch a movie. I watch Godfather, Goodfellas, but I never cared for it. I'm not really into the mafia storylines. If there's I know they're remaking Mafia 2, and I'm not gonna get it. I'm not gonna pick it up. I'm just not into that type of story.
Well, it's pretty cool because it's like it focuses on at a time that isn't really the same as today. Like,
Yeah, yeah, but it never really interested me. That's the problem. If they're gonna remake it, go for it. I bought a remade version of Command and Conquer and Red Alert. I bought a remade version of Trial of Mana, Final Fantasy 7. Go for it, man. If we can get a better graphic, same storyline on a newer console and stuff, hell yeah, I'm all for that. And I'll spend the money. I'm not gonna spend $60 on it unless it's like Final Fantasy 7. Then I will. Me and Monk. See ya. So yeah, there's nothing I'm gonna do to stop what people like. If you like it, great. If enjoy it.
I can't wait for Final Fantasy 7 Part 2.
Yeah, you're never gonna play it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna buy it for myself and hide it from you, Ashley.
Part 2!
No, you're not. You're not playing Part 2. You never will. No, you won't. You can never play them ever again.
Cloud is calling for me.
But yeah, it's one of those things, and that's one of those things you just gonna have to deal with. Oh yeah, man, I'm about to head out.
yeah, me too.
All right, then.
Alright, nice talking to you.
Nice talking to you, man. I'll see you later. See everyone later. Subscribe, like, and share, and talk to you later, guys. Bye.